Arizona now, and today we're going to talk about mining for gold in Arizona, whether it be panning or prospecting or mining, whatever the case may be. Gold's value has gone up from about $1,300 at the beginning of the 2019 to 2020 to now around $1,800 per ounce. In Arizona, this is actually one of the top states in the country for mining for gold. And a lot of you guys are coming out here and you're asking me, hey Jeff, where can you go mine for gold up in them hills, right? So that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to give you a little bit of background on gold, where the big gold mines are in the world, and I'm also going to talk about where the big prospecting and gold panning opportunities are here in Arizona. So you can see here on Arizona Geological Survey with the University of Arizona down in Tucson, gold prospecting in Arizona. A shallow placer in a broad valley where the gold showed like yellow butter across the bottom of the washing pan. Jack London. Isn't that exciting? You know, you'll be panning for gold and there's just a buttery golden bottom of money, right? Gold. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive in here. But before we do that, I want to show you guys the Living in Arizona store. You guys have been asking for a Living in Arizona store, and so on here we've got everything from winter jackets in case you guys want to go skiing in Flagstaff to flip-flops. I've got these brands picked out, hand-picked. This is affiliate links. I've got a Arizona Highways. I think that's a book right there. There should be a calendar on there. I've got a map of Arizona. If you don't already have an actual map in your car of Arizona and you live here, you should get one. I've got this one by, what is this one by? That one's by Atlas Delorme. You know, you could get the Rand McNally one also. Here's an Arizona sweatshirt, Arizona mug, Arizona roadside kit in case you break down. You should have one of those. A Mister system. I'm actually going to be posting a video of a heavy duty Mister system that I'm installing in my backyard, so stay tuned for that on my other channel, Urban J Reviews. Links to all this stuff in the description, including my other channel. Let's go ahead and dive in here and talk about this gold in them there hills. So here it is. Is it true that all the gold ever mined is the equivalent of 3 Olympic swimming pools in volume? Well, how much sure or not that all the gold in the world that's ever been mined would fit into 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools? That's kind of, some people would say that's a lot more gold than they ever thought, because, you know, they say that there's gold out there in Tennessee down in Fort Sumter. But either way, you don't. It's like there's not a lot of gold, but there is a lot of gold. It's a precious metal. So just in case you were wondering where the top gold mines are in the world, this is coming off of CMI, goldandsilver.com. You can see right here, this is where the largest mine in the world is, because I know you guys want to know this. Johannesburg, South Africa. Johannesburg, South Africa was set up because of a massive gold mine that was found in Witwatersrand Basin. Represents the richest gold field ever discovered. It is estimated that 40% of all the gold ever mined came out of the basin. In 1970, South Africa's output accounted for 79% of the total gold production. Number 2 in the world is the Carlin Trent in Nevada. So Nevada has a big gold mine too. Indonesia, number 3. Western Australia, number 4. And then number 5 is in Peru. And then number 6 is out there in the Western Sierra Nevadas of California. So Arizona's not on the list for the top 10 gold mines, but we do have some gold, and that's what we're going to talk about. Thanks to Millie Reefer. She's the one that I talked to at the gas station who gave me a clue into some of the associations you can join when looking to mine gold, or pan for gold, I should say. She recommended, actually, the Roadrunners Prospectors Club. So if you want to be a prospector, or if you want to get into a club, she recommended this one. She said there's a couple others, but shout out to her for giving this information to you guys about this Roadrunner Prospectors Club. Just go to roadrunnergold.com and you can check them out. Anyway, this is in Arizona. So here's the locations where you can find the most gold. This is on raregoldnuggets.com. They've got this list. They got the Hassayampa River. By the way, in case you're wondering where the Hassayampa River is, it's right here near Wickenberg. Here's Phoenix and here's Wickenberg, not too far away. So you can do some gold prospecting right there. And then there's the Colorado River, which, if you guys don't already know, the Colorado River is going to be in northern Arizona, all the way up here. This is the Colorado. Okay, Horseshoe Bend, you know, Grand Canyon. That's the Colorado. Then you've got the Gila River, which is actually out here by Phoenix again. So you've got the Gila, which is basically down here. This is the Gila River right here, and it goes all the way into New Mexico. You can actually pick up the Gila River. You'd probably go up here to the, I think that's the San Carlos Lake. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so yeah, San Carlos over here, Peridot right there. This is some gold panning you can do up in the Gila before it gets cut off, before it comes into Phoenix. And then there's a couple others. There's a San Francisco River, Santa Maria River, Santa Cruz River. And then here's some tips they're providing. They said, whereas looks like tools like gold pans and sluice boxes work great in much of the U.S., often the rivers in Arizona don't actually have any water in them. Okay? So in this case, you'll need to use some select equipment. Metal detectors, dry washers, these can be used without a drop of water. So get a metal detector if you want to go up into the Gila River washes or something. Maybe you'll find some metal, gold or silver. Who knows what you may find up there, right? So there's just a little tip. They also have this on the repository.az.gs.az.gov website. So if you want to learn more about that, you can type in Arizona Department of Mines and Mineral Resources. They've got a whole pamphlet for those of you diehards really looking to do some gold panning and see what's up. They say where to go. You know, they've got some information about Cave Creek, Patagonia, Hassayampa River, the Bradshaw Mountains, Lynx Creek, Big Bug Gulch, Humberg, and Lake Pleasant for those of you out in Peoria. So they're giving you some information of where they found some pretty good mines. Cave Creek's right up north, Lake Pleasant just north of Peoria, so those are pretty easy. Now, why would someone get out there and start getting excited about mining for gold? Well, gold's way up. It's $1,811 per ounce. And you can see some people have even said on some websites like Markets Insider, Business Insider, gold prices will nearly double to a record $3,000 as central banks fuel financial repression, Bank of America says. So you can see if it goes to $3,000 per ounce, it's all of a sudden doubled and almost tripled in value at that point. Once it's pushing $3,000 to $4,000, by that time it had tripled in the year. And here's the thing: you may watch some shows on History Channel about gold mining up in Alaska and stuff like that. They were doing it when the price was around $1,800. The thing is, when it went down to $1,200, it was no longer profitable for them to take the equipment, because you got to get big equipment out there to go mine gold, right? It's expensive. Well, when it was down around $1,200-$1,300, it wasn't quite lucrative enough. But now that the price is going up, you're going to start seeing more of these expeditions going out there and mining more gold, because it's going to be more profitable. If it goes to $3,000, all of a sudden it's, you're extracting, it's doubled in value. So, I mean, that just right there is enough to make it profitable for the most part. So it's really exciting to think that you can go out there and pan for gold with a metal, or use a metal detector, pull gold out of the ground in some of these places. And I think if you really want to get involved, I think getting into something like the Roadrunners Prospectors Club would be a really good idea to join up with them, because they'll give you all the information, let you know what you can and cannot do, because there is laws and there's rules to some of this stuff. But obviously with this stuff that's going on with the pandemic or whatever, I don't know how often they're meeting, but anyway. So here's some other tips that you can pick up on when you're out there. Some more places you can go panning on Rose Creek and Prescott. So Prescott's got some gold panning. Agua Fria River, Bighorn Mountain, Stanton, Black Canyon City. Lots of cool places you can go. This is on the AmericanProspectingAdventures.com website. They've got fine gold, Arizona gold locations. And actually out here in Superstition Mountains, Apache Junction, Gold Canyon area, Gold Canyon. Why do you think they call it Gold Canyon, right? By the Superstitions. They say there's some gold up there. And I saw some creeks up there. It's something fun to do in the fall and the springtime. Take the kids out, go with a metal detector, take a pan and try and look for that buttery gold stuff. Anyways, I just wanted to make this video, see what you guys think. If you guys have done any mining in Arizona, let us know in the comments, and you guys can go through the comments and see where other people say that you can go search for gold and what their tips are. So please share tips and advice about searching for gold, even clubs. So go in the comments, check that out. And don't forget to check the links in the description to our store, Living in Arizona Now. We'll see you guys.